Back to the roots. I thought it was you because the red. I don't know why, but I just thought instantly that was you. How's it doing, bro? Oh, yeah. We're just back from stomping round from the Yellow Brick Road down to old Benidorm. I'm back. And as we came back, I had a couple of steaks waiting for me. So I've eaten them. And now starting to think about get comfy. Why is it too early to get comfy? Never. Right there, Monk. Just clip you on in case I fall asleep early. Oh, bien. And Grizz was eating like 15 sausages and a Spanish omelette and the bolognese dinner. I didn't have the stomach for it. I mean, when there's steak and omelette to be munching on, who the frick wants to be eating pasta? He gets me. Hey, how's that, Joshua? You had a nice ribeye. I tell you what, yeah, it was a couple of ribeyes that I just had. Yeah. Happy days, happy days. Good is good. Oh, we've had birthday cake and everything today. It's been feckin' awesome. No, can't see me properly like that, so what I'll have to do is turn the fucking better. Now you can see me. Alright, boys. Yeah, so we've had birthday cake today. About half a dozen cups of tea. I look 10 years younger. What, with this light on? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think it's all the tea that I drinking. It's putting some fluid back into my skin. Still haven't had a haircut, but I got such lovely soft hair. Considering it's never is this ain't never seen any soap, ain't never seen any shampoo. It's seen salt water and fresh water and argan oil. And it's in naturally good condition. Out comes the dog brush. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, definitely getting bolder just there. I might have to shave that little bit off. Might have to get a shaver. Then when I just got a shaver, then I'll shave it off maybe. Or I might just leave it fall out naturally. Now this evening, I'm smoking something of old memories. something of that I was smoking like about 6 months before I looked after took on Grizzles. Yeah, she's got nice hair. I was just talking to a lovely lady. She got a greyhound, and a male greyhound, 2 years of age, and he was dancing to see Grizzles. Yeah, and Grizzles was dancing to see him. It was freaking awesome. Uh, Not seen that lady around here before, and I forgot to ask, does she live here? Because she'd be a cool one to go walking around with. Meet up and walk the dogs together. That'd be awesome. So what's been up to then, gentlemen? What's been up to? Let's put all messages on. Yeah, there we go. All messages. A few days ago, last time I came live, I was asked if I had Bin Laden, and I admitted I was. That's a good thing about 2025. We can be whatever we identify to be. So I loaded up with the AK-47s. 100% organic, minimum of 0.2% THC. I don't know why I do it, but I like it. So scanning through the tube whilst I was munching on my steaks. Nobody live. I mean, there's a video gamer that I'm subscribed to, and then there's a whatchamacallit, a karaoke channel. Randoms turning up saying they're fucking gonna crash out here. And junkies. Well, some mothers do make them. Hey, UK Asylum Videos. Good evening to you. What are you saying? I'm just listening to the carrying ons around here. All of a sudden, it got busy. What did I do with my fucking lighter? I'm always misplacing my lighter. I think I've lost 2 lighters. That's what I think. I'm hiding under my hat. Hey, sound. Cheers, yep. How's you this evening? Hey. I know. Camouflage, didn't I? Good job I'm not wider. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely a windy day. And apparently we got rain for a week. Yep. Supposed to start at 9 o'clock tonight. It's a waterproof tent. Yep. Yeah, I'd be sound. Yep. It's all part of camping, isn't it? See you later. You're the GNE's boss. Fair play. He needs one. He's getting way out of control. Hey, kids me candy. Come here and truth. That GNE way out of hand. Way out of control. He needs to have his collar pulled. Scammers. I seen that video you made, or that video you uploaded. Jeepers, what is that fella about? Seriously now. Oh, what a dumbass. Oh yeah, I took this off of this dude with one of these. Ooh, look. So now we know how the fella plays. You get me? I mean, what a moron. I mean, he's dumber than me. In all fairness, now, I am quite dumb. Yeah. But he's way dumber than me. Fucking hell. I mean, what do you think he's playing at? What a dumbass. Personally, I never understood the likes of him. Yeah, all that shit talking, all that following on with fake narratives. I never understood like what the fuck going on in that fucker's head. But he completely lost the fucking plot. Swear down now. Swear down. Wouldn't it be funny if Paul, you know what? Yeah, that's one title I never had nothing to do with. Yeah, and I'll tell you for why. The people, he just came out of nowhere. And the people were all bigging him up and brown nosing. I never had anything to do with that fella. Basically, because the people that were bigging him up, right? I mean, when you think like who I put into that category was sour milkshakers and the Spanish slag gang, and the dirty old men's. Yeah, when you consider them groups and them's all bigging that fella up, that was enough reason for me to totally ignore it. Hmm? Farmer Giles, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, come back in your other channel, dude. Yeah, and you'll be blue. I keep saying one spanner per creator. Uh, Kimberly, long time no see, my dear. How's you doing? We're having a great day, my lovely. A great day. Yeah. And as it's dark now and the day starts winding down, it's like, yeah, it's been another great day. And Josh, was it Josh that asked me? Uh, yeah, no, today a random person came by us. Well, they're not random. They came by us Sunday and gave us a paella, seafood paella. Fucking lovely that was. And now this evening they come by us with the steaks. No, the restaurant closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Mondays. Oh, hey, you've had good weather this week. I tell you, well, yeah, this week it is windy and cloudy, and now he's expecting it to piss down. 3:46 for you, Kim, and it's 8:46 here. Now Mondays, Wednesday, and Thursday them closed. Friday bingo, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday entertainment, music. Oh. I tell you, Kimberly, this is why I'm grateful I've never been to Canada. I don't like complaining, and to be complaining about the weather being so cold, I just do my head in, do everyone else's head in. fair play to you though. Much tougher than me. I couldn't cope with them cold temperatures that you get in Canada. Far too cold. I mean, I got asked today, but I get asked regularly. You know, how do I cope with the cold? And it's real. I tune into a lot of Canadian friends, and they got it a lot colder, and it just reminds me how lucky and warm it is. If I could just put on an extra layer or get under me blankets, happy days. Mm. I've got Grizzles, the big fella, Kim. The cats was about this time year before last. And Captain Jack passed February before last. Purple Blackie. You folding the tent over. Get up. Get up. Up. Come on. Come on. Chris. Mm. Yeah, handsome. Massive. In comparison to a lot of the dogs around here, he's massive. Yeah, and he's, yeah, extremely handsome. Has been an unsavory character hanging around. So that's why I've got him inside tonight. Mm. Otherwise, he'd be happily just there by my feet. But tonight, I'm watching. There's an unsavory character. Yeah. Oh, that'd be Grizzles, Kimberly. That'd be Grizzles. Remember over day, Purple Hacky, I said I'd be shopping for some that what you call it, um, AK-47. Well, I got it, and it's not the grenade-sized buds, flowers I'm used to, but it's all right. It's definitely a nice smoke. Definitely a nice smoke. That's the one, Kimberly. That's the one. Grizzles. Yep. That's the packaging. Very posh packaging. For 3 gram, that was 14 euro. Uh, which is like what, fucking a third of the price of a street, and it's like about half price of the CBD shop. Uh, that's why I like going to that one shop. It is like so cheap in comparison to other places. Vicky is in the house. Hello, Vicky. For a free grammar, 25 on the streets. So 14. That's good price, isn't it? I ain't complaining, and there ain't much I could complain about, really. I mean, yeah. One thing I'm trusting is, it is what it says on the label. Yeah, the strains. I mean, mm. And that's rarity. Do you get me? Yeah, like street deals. Mm. When folk get onto a fashionable title, a fashionable name, they just run with it, and you wouldn't know what you're getting from one minute to the next. You get 10 different types, and the folk have said, "Oh, it's this," and they all say it's this, but it is, because they don't have a fucking clue. And that's one thing that I enjoyed about the growers, like being around so many growers, is they generally knew what they were growing. Might have to do some climbing later. That fucking tarpaulin above me is doing me head in last night. Totally fucked up my beauty sleep. Elm tree. Nice live last night, my dear. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I was listening right to the end. Yeah, but I had my hands full, emptying the bins. And so yeah, I missed out on about maybe 25 minutes of the conversation in chat. When I looked at the screen next, it was already trying to play the next video. And coincidentally, them channels that I say shared in your chat yesterday? Well, it was one of them documentaries playing. That happens to me a lot. uh, uh, because I've unsubscribed from so many channels, yeah, of the shit circles. It's like there ain't many people going live these days. They all depend on these friggin' shit circles, trolling circles. For me, I've never had any interest in it, but got invited into it from day one. So, like, done me rounds, and yep, move on. So I'm going backwards. Yeah, to how YouTube used to be. Just listening to documentaries. I was up what seemed like every 10 minutes last night. So, like, just before 4 o'clock, me and the Grizz went for walkies. And by about 5:30, I was back in my bed, wanting to sleep and doze off. And then all of a sudden, friggin' ripping the building off down there. Friggin' this tarpaulin slapping off of everything it makes contact with. Yeah, them winds you had last week, them's coming this way to yesterday and today, which is nice. For me, I find it difficult sleeping in. But if it's raining this week, then I'll probably make most of that and sleep as much as possible. Because when it's raining, them beer tables ain't being put out. Do you know what, Joshua? If I was living on the second floor, it probably would be a pain in the arse. Keep getting whipped in the arse with that friggin' tarpaulin. And the strength of the wind, the strength of I've been hearing the clashing. Yeah, it definitely would have been a pain in the arse. But yeah, thankfully I'm on ground level and I ain't touching my arse. No pain there, but right there. Last time I had a pain in the arse is because I had something spicy and flipping heck, eating too much spicy food. Oh, oh, no, I can't do that. Hurts me arse. Can't do spicy. I can do mild, but not spicy. It's called a metaphor. Okay, Joshua, it's a metaphor. Yeah. Well, I never did pay much attention to school, did I? And so, yeah, whatever a metaphor is, I'll take your word for it. Hang on a minute. Didn't the freaking Power Rangers, didn't they metaphor? I'm sure the Power Rangers had metaphor powers. Every day's a school day. No, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Every day is a day for learning, but you don't have to go to school for learning. You know, that's just a prison. That's just introduction to prison's lifestyle. That is freaking school. Mighty Morphing, Power Rangers. That's the ones. You knows them. It's a mighty morphing, not a, what you call it, a metaphor. Habanero is way too spicy. Travis, what you saying? We got some AK 47 CBD. Habanero is good, says Travis. I, s- I, I don't. Is that what they make the friggin' Tabasco sauce from? Habanero was the first introduction to pain in the arse for Ellen. I'm gonna go get me water. Oh, I got a bit of water there. Oh. The pen is mightier than the sword. Yeah, I've heard that saying before. Can you hear that? That's nothing comparison to what I had to tolerate last night. Nothing. Oh, that's a nice gift, Ellen. Yeah. Oh, these are two up for me. Here. Passing on the burn ass. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, when you put it like that, yeah, no, that's naughty. Oh, here we go. Back to the Power Rangers. I was referring to the Power Rangers using metaphor instead of their morphing powers. Oh yeah, the pen being mightier than the sword. Yeah. The fella that wrote, or the people that wrote the Power Rangers, they definitely had more powers than the sword swingers. Uh, there was something weird about them Power Rangers, don't you think? I mean, them skin tight freaking uniforms for starters. Like, what's that all about? Very odd. A very odd show. Buenas noches. Maroon. Camo maroon. Ok. Belgium. Muy bien. 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 One of the street beggars just came around looking for one of the other street beggars, but he's not here yet. And he said he got a Malinois puppy in his bag. That's not a dog to be having out on the streets. A Malinois pup. Yeah, miss. I mean, like, what sort of life is that dog gonna have out on the streets? It's a hyperactive dog. Yeah, they need a lot of schooling, a lot of energy, exercise. Having one of them committed to sitting down, laying down. That's not fair. A lot of responsibility in that Purple. You knows it. I've never met a Rhea either. The funny thing about that show was how obvious it was that they instantly turned into stuntmen as soon as they had their helmets on. I never paid that much attention to it. Honestly, I don't think I ever watched a full episode. I tell you, not as much as this fucking AK-47's blasting me. That wind can try blasting, but I ain't doing as much good. I got blasted on the AK-47. This is it, that's the way I sees it. Yep. This is when I can do my best jujus, my best magic, my best curses travel in the wind. Right. I know, Joshua. Yeah, he's a little bit too old for the Power Rangers when they came about. And you know, like you can't beat the Ninja Turtles. They were the best fucking gang of martial artists. You get me, yeah? Hands down. It's all CBD that I be smoking recently. Uh, it's AK-47 CBD style. Yeah. Which basically means it's had the surface. Donatello. He was the one with the nunchucks, wasn't it? I think Donatello was the green one. He was my favorite one. Is yeah, the green one. Yeah, that was the clanging I was on about. But yeah, basically with the CBD, all they do is remove the surface crystal. Purple mask and bow. Okay. So who's the green one then? I remember now you saying that you was always good with the nunchucks. I remember yeah. Donatello with purple. Okay. And Michelangelo with the nunchucks. Okay. Now I've got my head totally screwed up then. Yep. I thought Donatello was green with nunchucks. Oh well. Can't be right about everything now, can I? I can't believe I like the purple one. Not when I was growing up. Purple. I maybe. I don't think so though. I think it was definitely the green one I enjoyed the most. I use a turtle dork. We had 3 Canadian ladies in here a while ago. Yourself, Vicky, and Kimberly. Is that because you're eating too much, Chris? You ate too many sausages. Yeah. So with the CBD stuff, I'm told that they basically just grow normal stuff, and Tom will remove all the surface crystal off, which then confuses me. How do they make CBD hash? 9 pairs of nunchucks, different grips, lengths, and weights. Oh my lord. Wow. Can you juggle them and do like stunts and tricks whilst juggling them? You've got 2 CBD plants. Yeah, this is it though, right? It says that the CBD strains, which is weird. I've lost my fucking lighter again. His second weapon. Oh, second weapon to, yeah, yeah. You know, apart from for shooting rabbits, um, I haven't shot anything else. Rabbits. Shot a few fucking, maybe about 50, 60 rabbits. I'm shot in targets. But, yeah. And we ate those rabbits. I think I'd like a crossbow. Yeah, I'd like a crossbow. If I was gonna go into mountain mode, a crossbow, maybe a harpoon. Yeah, get a wetsuit and go harpooning. That'd be cool. Gotta be careful what you pop in the sea though. You know, like not to go too big. Yeah, my rifle's at my parents' house. I just have me bow and arrows, sword and knives here, and a lead-filled baseball bat. Oof, oof. Now, are you allowed sword and knives here? Because UK, I don't think sword and knives are allowed anymore. Uh, I don't know though. I could be wrong. But I've met a lot of people who's been in trouble because they've got knives and swords. What are you trying to do? Go on and get out then. Out. Ah, there it is. Put a bit of light in the tent, and I finds it in seconds. Might have to go to the shop before the morning and get more waters. I don't like running out of water. Okay, I think I've got enough for the night. Yeah, he's not gonna drink a liter, and he's not gonna drink a liter tonight. I've got a little bottle. That's my new toilet. That means I can ditch the other bottle. Hello, Summer. Happy midweek. Oh, I was gonna do a live StreamYard panel. I was going to. Oh yeah. Alright, take your time, but hurry up. A piss dog. They belong in Canada. Aye. Apparently a lot of truckers do the same. And a lot of taxi drivers. But it's cleaner and tidier than pissing in the bushes or up against some doorway. Oh, 6 listening, 9 likes. Wow. That means it's 69. 6 and a 9, that's 69. Oh, made a couple of people feeling guilty. They've left. After what? Trailer Park Boys. Now, why does that ring a bell? Trailer Park Boys. Is it a movie? A TV show? Okay. There's loads of things I'll be watching when when I've got a TV. I just vegetabilize, just yeah, and yeah, just catch up watching TV. I don't know whether to get into video games or just watch TV. I see the thing with video games. I don't like all that exploding and all that screaming. Yeah, miss, yes, I don't know. Yeah, and if I get into them driving games, then I just want a car. You know, it's better not get into video games. Just stick to watching TV, catching up with TV. Grand Theft, Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4 for video games is fun. Also, The Sims 3. I'll take your word for it. I played a bit of San Andreas. Well, which Grand Theft Auto is that? And how many Grand Theft Autos are there? You think San Andreas is 4? The first one or two was just like weird looking in comparison to what they are now. What is it, like 1D platform or something? And then it became like 3D platform, and almost like playing a video, like playing a movie. Games got that way. Some of them look so real now. Like, whoa, that's like playing in real life. Robotic polishing, buffing the bar. Hello, 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 hello. He was just watching George Galloway. be back. Okay. You'll be back, you will. Although that's a bigger flame, I trust it more than this one. I should fill it up because yeah, that's a good lighter for one thing and one thing only. Fuck off. No doubt it'll be necessary if I stick around Benidorm. Is fuck off. Iran war is going full power. Steve in his tent enjoying a duvet. What a rhyme of the Iraq times 30 years ago. I pissed many people off playing a video about Iran yesterday. I didn't see that video. So is that the beginning of the stream? No, that's not Grizzle snoring. That's me, a Romanian neighbor. Mm. In a bit, Joshua, have fun, whatever you be doing. Oh, you did 2 lives yesterday, did you? Romania is sewing logs hard. I for sure he is. For sure he is. That's every night, guys. It don't bother me, but it is fucking annoying. And you know what? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, these three, right? They work literally opposite each other, panhandling all day, every day. They drink together, and they literally fucking yeah. They, the three of them sleep up here, and it's like really weird because when I go down to where they're at during the day, there seems to be a massive space there, sheltered space for them to crash down. Oh, yeah, I remember them weirdos with that weird fucking weird music. I, yeah, real OTT and distorted music. Yeah. Be interesting, like with another device to identify that song that they were playing. and I'm pretty sure they said tweet, tweet. Like, what does that mean? Huh? The person, the voice, I think they said tweet, tweet. Uh, and I don't know if you were aware that that woman that was up on panel, she said again. I don't know why she said that. I've had a fair few freaking porn bombers, and one of my favorite ones, it was mental. Yeah, they came in as looked like a woman sat normally at a fucking computer desk. Her name was Stinky Sarah, and all of a sudden, yeah, she started climbing all over her computer, and she was wearing a bikini. And in a panic, I knocked myself off fucking my panel, left the stream, and then struggled getting back into the stream. Reptile. We's always game. Game for what? Elm. Don't let the bastards beat you. That's what they try and do. They try and intimidate the gamers with their sick games, you know. You're wise enough, yeah, you can put them up on, you can put a screensaver up, and there's something else you can do as well. Turn their microphones down, alright? And to be honest with you, Reptile, I haven't got a clue why somebody called her Stinky Sarah. Huh? I don't know why they called her Stinky Sarah. But she wasn't my type. Yeah, she was blonde. She had glasses, and she was sat in front of a computer. That's not my type. Uh, well, it's 20 to 10, and it's not started raining yet. Another security measure you could make, Elm, is only allowing up uh, folk that you're aware of. You know, if you don't know folk, who are they? If they've not been chatting and asked for the link, who are they? So yeah, you can always says only people I'm aware of coming up. Only people that have commented in the chat are welcomed up. There's a few things you can be doing. I had a banging dinner today, Reptile. Yes, I have. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I had two ribeyes and a Spanish omelette. Uh, with a loaf of bread, a baguette, but I'm not eating the baguette. I'm going to give it to the birds in the morning. The worst poem bombing I had, um, was of somebody that I was trying to trust, somebody that I was trying to give benefit of the doubt. But yeah, she's never been on my panel since. I don't think she's been in my chat since. I got mistake, but from a different direction. Not the steak from the restaurant, like was mentioned. He said to me, what was it, Sunday? He says, "You've got to try one of my steaks." I said, "Oh yeah, and what type of steak do you be doing then?" And he likes his fillet steak. So he's, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah," and I don't cut them skinny because they dry out too much. He says, "I like them big and fat, and I serve them well done. He don't like serving them with blood." So I'm intrigued. So yesterday when he served me up that what would you call them? Like it's like a chicken Kiev, but pork. He's making meatloaf. We call it tatis. A long time since I had meatloaf. A pork Kiev, yeah. So I had pork Kiev with a pepper sauce, chips, side salad, fresh salad, and pasta salad. They were banging, massive meals. But yesterday was a good day. Yeah, I done some furniture making because he'd been taking away the cushions from his seats and renewing them. They did that yesterday. For a dozen seats. Assembled a table. Vacuumed his restaurant floor, and then put out the beer tables, the outside tables and stools. Disposed of his recycling, disposed of his glass bottles, and disposed of his general waste. Well, and he says thank you with a 5-star meal. I mean, like, woo, nice trade. Oh, I always say kept an eye on his customers' mobility scooters and electric bikes. You like cooking, but I used to do it as a job, so it's not as joyful as it should be. More of a chore. Well, I've had cooking jobs, yeah, and there's nothing that beats cooking for friends and family. Yeah, I loves it. I used to love cooking for my ex. Yeah, and cook for her family when we came on holidays. Cook for her family when they came visiting us in Bristol. Cook for me mates. Well, I'm one of these ones. I find it difficult just cooking for small amounts. I like cooking masses just in case my mates come around. Slobber Joe, top man. We doing sound, brother. We doing sound. Yep. I'm feeling a little bit lazy. But that's because we was just back from a massive walk. And then had a couple of steaks and Spanish omelette for supper. And I've been smoking since about 7, maybe 7:30. Oh, the secret is cook the things you like cooking. Yep. Explore new recipes. Hmm? He was a sous chef at work. Wow. But I've been kitchen porter. I've been a commie chef, and I've been a grill chef. Yep. When I was the grill chef, I was acting head chef because I was most trusted and the most respected in that kitchen. But that kitchen shared grounds like about 5 doors up. There was another kitchen, but that was of a totally different class of food. Yeah, that was all the turbot and like Norwegian prawns and tiger prawns and oysters and all that whatnot. We had oysters, yeah, but we had pizzas and um, lasagna and spaghetti bolognese. We had steak, sirloin steaks, 8-ounce sirloin steaks, and that would come with a plate of chips and the side salads. We had tuna steaks, salmon steaks, chicken fillets, and tiramisu, and loads of different ice creams. But yeah, I was acting head chef in that place. You make fucking awesome nachos. Hey, you know them fucking tortilla wraps? Yeah. My mate, she made some brilliant fucking nachos with them uh, last week, and she cut them into like a typical nacho size, and then deep fried them. Oh my dear, they were fucking brilliant. They were tasty, fantastic texture on the tongue, and then one like Doritos. Doritos. Yeah, I've never liked Doritos. Besides, besides, fuck off with your fucking clapping with you dickhead. Give me that rifle. I'd fucking pop a cap in his arse. Fucking clapping like that. What a dickhead. You annoying little prick. Excuse my language. But faking heck. It's not like he was clapping to like Spanish flamenco or anything like that. He was just doing an intimidating fucking stupid clap. Find out where that fucker lives and be clapping outside his house. See how that fucker likes it. I thought so. As our mates, they keep saying hello to us. Yeah, you'll bring your bat. We'll hear some clapping then, eh? Some doing, doing. I, I, yep. That's the thing with these folk that are snoring together. They do sleep through fucking literally everything. But you know what'll be terrible but funny at the same time? We've been expecting rain since 9 o'clock this evening. Now, if it starts raining, I think them fellas gonna get wet. Terrible way of thinking. But hey, I won't be getting wet. And there ain't no room in there for them. There's only enough room in there for me and the Grizzles. I would fit a skinny one in there, but I don't do skinnies. They gotta have some meat on them. I still haven't trimmed my fucking whiskers. Oh, falling asleep on the sun lounger. I woke up soaked. Wow. With the neighbor yelling at you to wake up. That's one way to get ill. Sleeping through a rainstorm. I can't do it myself, yeah. I wakes up the slightest smell of rain and I'm waking up. Well, it don't have to fucking start raining, yeah, but if I smells rain, yeah, I wake up and it is right. Secure everything. It's natural showers. Yep, I agree. But, but, yeah, what I've learned here in Spain is that first half hour of rain, let it rain. Yeah, use that for scrubbing things down, you know, like your decking. And then after half hour of raining, that's when you start saving that water for your drinking, drinking water. I was taught that in Spain. Very valuable lesson. Yeah, you gotta remember, like the rain, it is like it does take most of the solids that's in the air, weighs it all down to ground level. And so when you think of all that pollution, you really want to be getting all that over you. You know, no. So let that first half hour of rain fall and then get out and enjoy it. In the summer, I look forward to the rain. Oh wow, getting rained on in the summer is absolutely beautiful. But but I've got an even better memory of being at the Santa Fe Hot Springs, Santa Fe Granada, not Santa Fe America, but anyway Santa Fe Granada, fucking hot springs, and it was pissing down with rain, and all the steam was rising off um, um, hot springs, big pools, and bathing in there. like absolutely brilliant. Watching this electric storm and thunderstorm going around the Granadas, it was absolutely beautiful. Oh, mail courier. Ooh, fair play. One of my favorite movies with Kevin Costner, The Postman. Uh, Take my hats off to him. That's how I can imagine you just riding around delivering the mail. You know, uh, wind, sunshine, fucking snow. Oh dear, the rain's turned the mail into mush. I bet, yeah. Swear you were on foot. Sounds like you were on foot. Jeepers. Sounds like rain. That's definitely rain. That's strange. All I can smell is Chinese food. Um, that was the first ever movie I seen in the cinema. Dances with Wolves. Uh, oh, I loved the Waterworld. I loved Waterworld. Yeah, and Dances with Wolves and The Postman. Three great movies. Mm. But Dances with Wolves, fucking 4.5, 5 hours in the cinema. You know. And I'll tell you now, yeah, you see SWF, right? That was showing in cinema at the same time. I wanted to see SWF. Can you think what SWF is? Can you remember? Tatonka. Yeah, Tatonka. Dances with Wolves. Hmm. Well, I seen SWF in the cinema listings, and I just had to go and fucking watch it. But you see, my father took me to watch Dances with Wolves instead. Well, in my case, SWF is Stephen William Farthing, yeah. But in cinema listings, single white female. But I didn't know it was single white females. I just seen SWF. There was an amount of paranoia in those days. Yeah, like why the fuck they got my initials in the freaking cinema listings? because they didn't give the full title, single white females. They didn't put that much information there. I like a dumbass. I put me lighters somewhere, both of them up together. I'm feeling for them, but I can't fucking place them. There, found one. Now where's the other one? That's how I know that this is a good smoke, yeah, because I keep losing me fucking lighters. I'll be back. I need to do a boys thing, pee in a bottle, to be precise. Well, we've kind of moved closer to the soothing, the snoring. And he do sound like he's enjoying his snooze. And it don't sound like that rain amounted to much either. It's like that would be considered a day's rain. Just the fact that fucking a few drops have fallen. I don't know. Some people with the ability to astral plane, I wonder what they'd be getting up to. No, I don't even want to know what they'd be getting up to if they were able to astral plane. I use Astro Projector. Fair play. I quit that when I was in my 20s. I recognize, like, I appreciated my sleep. I didn't want to work overtime. But as a teenager, I remember being able to see my hand, write things, wake up in the morning, and there it was written. Salute. Oh, wow. Ooh. You may almost make it to the moon. You fly and dance in the sky. I used to do all that before I knew what I was doing. And like people used to ask me about my recurring dreams, and I tell them of how I'd be soaring through the sky and landing on this big buildings and big lampposts and stuff, finding my way to big nests, big massive, massive, massive nests. I understand of more recent years what those dreams were, and I me traveling as the blue eagle I was born to be. Yeah, I do. You know, I almost forgot why I set up this live stream this evening. But yeah, I'm just remembering now. There's nobody else live. That sounds interesting. One dream I flew too high and went through a grid, and when I passed it, there was a group of alien folk in a circle reviewing me. Wow. Oh, how romantic. That sounds like a romantic dream, that one. You hovered for the grid, and looked down, saw your first husband in the waters below, and fell gently down to join him. Wow. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Lovely grizzles. Lovely and all. Why'd you turn your arse to me? Hmm? I don't want your bum to my face. Hey. I'll turn down to his age. has to give you a bop on the nose. Not sure what a bop on the nose is in Canada. A bop on the nose will be one of them. Bop, bop. We loved Grizzles. Andrew loves us. We got loved. Oh yeah. Hey Kev, how you doing? Has it started warming up in Canada's for you yet? It's just been raining here. And it's been flipping windy for a couple of days. And grey skies. Can't even see the moon tonight. It's so fucking cloudy. I seen the moon last night, so it mustn't have been as cloudy last night. Watching the moon from over there, and then it went up that ways and over that ways, which was nice. But we ain't seeing none of that moon action tonight. Oh, sweet. It's still cold and tons of snow. Hey, what are you kicking me for? Oh. Yeah, no ear mites. No ear mites on the grizz. And yep, you do have clean ears. He did it again the other day, Elm. Eating loads of grass like a fucking cow. And then his turds are all fucking stringy. He don't digest the fucking grass. That's the weird thing. Uh, it goes out the way it came in. Just the opposite ends. Very rare does he do that regurgitating the grass when he eats it. You know, most of the time it just comes out as brown end, which is strange. Because most dogs I've seen, you know, like when they eat grass, less than 5 minutes later, they doing all that retching. That's it. They usually hit throw up. Yeah, special case, alright, you know, Chris? Very special. Yep. Of all the dogs, he's the last one standing. That's fucking, yeah, special. I would have put money on Captain being the last one to go. Wouldn't you? It is 10:24, 10:23 when you threw that in there, my dear. Yep. And I think clocks went forward for you the other day, so we got 5 hour gap rather than a 6 hour gap. End of the month, we'll be back to the 6 hour difference. Yes, yes, King Dub. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's you doing? I had a dream 2 nights ago, and Pepper Cat was there. She had a massive wound on her side. She walked away from me, but there was 7 other cats around me. Oi, 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 oi. You'd be on a flight tomorrow? Oh, yay. Have you checked the weather forecast? Apparently, it's going to be pissing down for the next week. It started raining about 20 minutes ago. And I'm hearing raindrops again. bring an umbrella. You might need it from the airport. Because apparently tomorrow is like, yeah, well, for Benidorm it's rain forecast. Same as most of Costa Blanca and Barcelona. They're expecting heavy, heavy rains in Barcelona. We're still up from. We're still up from. What do you call it? Rockstar, and we just down from Rio Park. HN EQ2FJ. Not seen your title in there before. Oh, welcome. When you dream, beware of the beings with yellow eyes. Do you know what? I'd be wary of anything, like this form or in dream form or any form with fucking yellow eyes. Seriously. It's raining. Oh wow, he's over for 12 days this time round. Happy days. Happy days. Can you hear that rain falling? If you can hear the Romanian snoring, I'm sure you can hear that rain falling. King Dub been with this channel a long time now, Ellen. Yeah, and for most of that time we were down south and a long distance from. Oh, you're there for 4 days this time. I'll be over. Oh, and next week you'll be over for 12. Right, I get yous. I get yous. And he's always wanted to meet Grizzles, Ted, and Captain. And yep, it'll be an honor for him, to finally meet Grizzles. Be an honor to finally meet himself, straight up. I think the rain's getting heavier. He's quieting down a bit now. I don't hear him snoring now. Oh, there he goes again. I'm curious how long it takes for him to wake up. You know, complaining of getting wet. King Dub, I had 2 ribeyes and a Spanish omelette for supper this evening. Served with a loaf of a panda bardo. But yeah, I'm not in the mood for eating bread, so I'm not eating that. I'll give that to the birds tomorrow. But yeah, got the ribeyes and Spanish omelette. Nice. And for lunch we had birthday cake. Pressing buttons. I'm sure there's other things I ate as well. Yeah, like a handful of Oreo biscuits, tostadas with cheese and mayonnaise on it. Savory cheese, I think it was called. I gave Grizzles the ham sandwiches. Eating like a king. Oh, yep. Yep. You want to see the big bag of sausages I gave Grizzles today? We got friends that's staying in one of the hotels, and they keep coming down to us with their bags of sausages and croissants and fruit and bread and butter. It just sound, yep. But I made a pig of myself Sunday with them sausages. I had maybe 15, maybe 20 sausages. I had one after the other, boom, 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 boom. I fell asleep and woke up about an hour later, fucking bleh, bleh, bleh. So I didn't fancy eating them sausages today, as you can imagine. Still raining, but not so heavy. So yeah, looking at my weather forecast, we got rains for at least a week. I think Monday's the only day off that we have. Yeah, it says it's going to be sunny on Monday. I just heard a generator of sorts kicking in. Can't say I've heard a generator since I've been here. Might be somebody's air conditioner. Oh, yeah. I'm getting tired. I don't know if it's because I've been for a long walk and then eating. Oh no, but I had a fucked up sleep last night. That's what it is. That's why I'm so tired today. I don't know if it's because I was under this tarpaulin that it sounds so freaking heavy, that rain. But it definitely got as heavy as it's been today. Wow, that's a name I've not seen for a long time, King Dub. Richard Upton. What happened to Richard Upton? Wasn't he down in Torrevecca? I think Torrevecca. He was, yeah. Was it Torrevecca? No. It was Frigilonis, I think. Frigilonis. Past Malaga. Or near Malaga. Not seen that name for a very long time. Very long time. Shame like chatting with that fella. I like chatting with him. Mind you, like, yeah. YouTube's blocking your chats. That's bang out of order. That's bang out of order. That was happening last week. A few chats could only send emojis. Weird behavior. Why do we shake bottles of water? Yep. Yep. I wish he's up and well. Maybe he fell in love. Maybe he's got a woman. Fell in love and preoccupied. Well, you can go and check my blocked list. My blocked word list. And there ain't many. Most of the blocked word list is to do with wronging content, you know. a couple of names because of the sensitive topics of which they are, and to eradicate the trolls' ammunition. We got rid of those. Yeah, put a few words on the block list, but not much. Is that German or something that you're trying to write there? Fucking weird looking language that is. Read your chat backwards. Um, hmm. Grandmother usage to bait gypsies with a broom to prevent them from taking her. That's hard work. Grandmother used to bait gypsies with a broom to prevent them from taking her kids. Double Dutch. Oh, in Finland. Oh, okay, okay. Lots of weird stuff going on all around the world. For me, if I'm paying attention to it, I'm just weighed down with things that I'm incapable of ever uh, being in control of. And so for me, that's, like, switch off from the news. I can deal with things in front of me, but things far away, out of reach, helpless. And I don't like to feel guilty, you know. So, like feeling guilty, not being able to do anything, it's not fair. That's brain strain. Two fellas carrying back the Ukrainian, and a woman pulling his trolley. Oh, the Romanian's awake now. Fucking drunken wankers. I don't need no TV. You get me. I'll guarantee that they won't be intruding on me. I've already set my standards. These cunts know best not even to talk to me, especially when they're pissed. I tells them straight. And if I finds any human shits around this garden tomorrow, it'll be getting his fucking mattress recoated. Because it will be him that's fucking pissing and shitting around the place. And yep, he's been warned time and time again. So, yep, he'll be getting a fucking shit cake, a shit parcel. Because enough is enough, you get me? I've said it many times. These people ain't welcome there. I've been made welcome and encouraged. So, it's like, yeah, I defend my territory. Wow. No, that drunken fella, he's Ukrainian. Ukrainian. Uh, then there's two Spanish fellas, and I'm presuming a Spanish woman. It's a bit of a party. I'm alright. I got me AK-47. YouTube's blocked you again. YouTube, stop it, will you? Get a grip. This is an over 25s channel, yeah? We're all adults around here. Yeah. It's all part of Russia or the Soviet Union.
Pues le digo, nos vemos luego. Vamos a acompañar a la muchacha, hombre. Sí, claro. Claro, si lo tiene ahí. ¿Verdad, doctor? Yo voy a buscar pollo. Primero yo los saco como una puta tiro a la verdura, vale, ¿me entiendes? Como yo ni me te lo juro. Si está uno que lo hace mejor que yo, aprendo de él. ¿Tenéis un trago de vino para él? Para él. Eso lo tengo yo. Pues dáselo, tío, dáselo ya. Digo que le des un trago de vino, chaval. Dale un trago de vino. Dale un trago de vino. Toma, ven. Yo te voy a poner una vía así como en el hospital, o en el hospital voy a hacer como el piso. Hazme una chupada en un tiro de todo, ¿eh? Venga, va. No, tienes que más que muy caro, ¿eh? No, y más ahora. ¿A cuánto tiempo? Estamos esperando la Navidad. Se lo tienen, sí. Se lo tienen. Dame lo que yo. Se lo da entero. Rápido, sí. Dios, que no sé qué Dios, de verdad que. Cuidado. Pero no fuerte, que lo gastas. ¿Lo gasto o no? No, está peor. ¿Cuál? Entiendo la vida. No me vamos boludo. Mira, me fuego, tío. ¿Te gusta que tiene cigarro? No, de verdad que tío. Pero no lo comparte conmigo. No, yo lo fumo a uno. Va a tomar por culo que no tengo un otro. Va a tomar por culo. Mira. Yo lo comparto con ella. Sí. Es que no tengo fuego. Es la historia. Os llevo diciendo todo el rato. Tenéis fuego, tenéis fuego. No.
Well, they're discussing whose house they going to. And they kept asking for lighter, give me back my lighter. Let's go find a joint. Give me a cigarette. All those sort of typical things. That's why I zipped me tent up, because they get nothing from me. I know, right? Disturbing the fucking peace. The dirty, drunken fuckers. I ain't no good. They'll get it back one day. I'll disturb them when they sleeping one day. Wait until they're proper hungover. Like tomorrow. Tomorrow that Ukrainian might sleep all day. And if that's the case, I'll make a party tomorrow and wind the cunt up. I wouldn't waste such valuable energies on them. You know, all that juju and curses and hexes, they ain't worth it. They're low enough as it is. They're already reaping their commands and their jujus. The lady's got a tinkle. We got weird activities with the numbers tonight. We're a minute 12, then down to 2, 8s and 9s and 7s. Oh look, we're back down to 6. Ugh. Oh, the AK's smoking very nicely. Very nicely. Kind of Moorish. Yep. Well, if I smoke now, I think this is my 3rd one. What you know about mirrors, John? Love 33. Is there any Johns in the house? I don't think there's any Johns here this evening. LDV. Is it LDV or LOV? Love. I don't think there's any Johns in the house tonight. There's only one John that I know spelt with the J-H-O-N. John Smith, the Karen Slayer. I don't think I've seen your title in here before, but you're very welcome. That's you. You forgot. I've never been called John. So I must have forgot. Oh. Oops, dropping ash on me blankets. Oh dear. Good job, it's ash and not hash. I hate fucking picking hash off blankets, especially when them woolly blankets. And do you know what, Josh? Right? This week, with the rain forecasts, I ain't planning nothing. But it would be nice to get up to the cross again. I've got a feeling, maybe around Paddy's Day, we'll be going off away from the town, because I'm told there'll be loads of fireworks, and I don't want to be around fireworks. I don't want to put Grizzles around fireworks. I want another sunset. Yeah, I've been thinking about that recent. I've not shown a sunset or sunrise for a long time. And that was always my thing. I'm chasing both. But since I've been in Benidorm, the weather's been fucking like, unreal. And then, because I'm in the city, I've made myself comfortable, been made comfortable and welcomed. It's like, yeah, running off to chase the sun, to capture on the tube. Yeah, I need to get that back. Oh, cool. Sleepwalking again last night. Talking and went for a pee. Happy days. That don't happen every day, do it? You're in for it. Ooh. Ooh, your fella's mad. Because you were wondering. Ooh. You wake him up. You're getting an insulin pump next month. Wait, you diabetic already, are you? Is that what them insulins are for? For diabetics? Touch wood, I don't know. I don't need none of that. I'm very fortunate as health goes. Type 1. Do you know what, Josh, yeah? I get told so much. Sometimes it just goes over my head. Sometimes it goes up, like, yeah. I had somebody really upset there a couple of years ago. They said, Steve, don't you ever pay attention to anybody else's channels? And I just, like, yeah, if they're doing live streams. Type 2 you get from bad health. It's hereditary. Okay, hereditary. But type 2 you get from bad health. database off. He got woken up. His peace disturbed. So he's moving on. That's how it goes, but those strips are getting on my feet. I know you don't like to be locked in, but I'd rather be zipped up than be getting rained on. Well, 4.5K for a piece of equipment. It'll be like having a synthetic pancreas. Oh. Now, pancreatitis. I've been meeting a lot of people whose dogs have got pancreatitis or had. Yeah, it's something that comes and goes depending on what one eats and what one drinks. I'm told it's quite common for people that eat a lot of takeaway foods and drink a lot of alcohol. $4.5 grand. Have you got to buy that yourself? I think some people do have to buy them themselves. Other people get things on medical card or whatever. No, it's HSE reimbursed. Oh, hey, HSC. Now I should know what that is. Health. Oh, that's better. All that bright light in my face. I can't see my surroundings. Oh dear. Pay rent or the insulin. To be honest, I don't know what I'd do if I had bad health. You know, if I needed something like that, I don't know what I'd do. If it was mattered to eating certain things and not eating others, I think I could manage a strict diet. But if it meant life or death medications, I think I'd prefer the death. I think I'd be different if I had family orientated. Oh dear, that would suck if you're eating healthier than most others. Suppose something to be grateful to the grandparents for, isn't it? You know, on a funny side. Presumably, it comes from the grandparents rather than the immediate family. I know nothing about it. I'm speaking quite dumb. And now, which plant was it I was listening about the other day? It's good for that pancreas. Is it primrose? Is it burdock? I think of a burdock. And sometimes things like that skip a generation. It's more common in women, apparently. Oh, wow. So he's in tune with your feminine side. You know, in all fairness, that sucks, because you was always one of the good guys. You get me? Yeah, you're one of the good peoples. I mean, that's one thing of injustices. Why is it the good peoples we see suffering? Not to say you're suffering, but you know, like it's a disability in itself. Must be. In India, they have treated diabetes naturally for 1,000 years. It's where it was first discovered. Wow. Hence, we're attracted to the surgery urine of diabetics. I just heard a Scouse accent. Oh, that didn't last long. So this rain's coming in outbursts. There's another outburst now. I am, Josh. I'm ready to fucking fall asleep, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah, ready to fall asleep. And I tell you, I'd much rather sleep during the rain than sleep during the winds. Them fucking winds last night kept waking me up. So tonight at least it's raining. I'll get a good night's sleep then. I know when I'm tired because I freaking my head hits the pillow, and then as soon as my head hits the pillow, it's like time to crash out and slow right down. But if I sits up again, yeah, I can smoke out. It's fucking raining. I can blow the smoke out the door. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't like filling the tent up with smoke when Grizz was in there. Well, not yet. That's the Spanish one just came back without his junkie friend, without the woman. Be interesting if he sticks around because it's raining. It looks like there's a puddle up where he's sleeping. Oh yeah, BB. She had me fucking hash cookies one time. I went up for a fucking shower and came, let me fucking cookies cool down. I was off to a party and I'm going to take me hash cookies. Well, they were weed cookies. And I come downstairs and fucking see they're scoffing the whole tray of them. Funny how she was fucking running around, but she couldn't stand still. She'd be all wobbly. That was fucking bonkers. That was scary. You know, for the amount of weed that she ate, that was fucking scary. Ashley was preoccupied. He's watching some George Clooney or something. What is he up to? Let's see if I can go back. George Galloway. Yeah. He came in, mentioned he was watching George Galloway, and then mentioned mention the Iran war is going at full power. I haven't got a clue who George Galloway is. But he left a link. Did he? No, he didn't. No, no, he didn't leave a link for George Galloway. Same happens to me in the stream, this YouTube streams. When links are shared, they don't do nothing for me. But it works when with StreamYard. Yeah, you got the rains now. Happy days. I'm gonna close off, and I'm gonna talk to you again soon. And maybe next time I go live, it'll be an open panel. So there'll be invites for folk to join panel. And between now and then, good luck is all. Keep smiling. Night night.